Adam, stay tuned, everybody. That's coming up right when we sign off at 10 Eastern Time. But in the next 13 minutes, we have so much still to share with you. This always goes too fast.
I know.
Every time you're here, it's just in a blink. These shows fly by. Thanks for spending part of your night with us.
Yeah,
but we have garnets next, and we couldn't do an anniversary show without a beautiful garnet ring from Victoria. It's one of her favorite stones to work in. I've said it before, I will say it again. You can't buy more beautiful garnet than what you bring us. Sometimes garnets have a tendency to be very brown, very dark. Sometimes they almost look like onyx. Exactly. If we come close, because you really have to see this up close to see what we're talking about here, I know how particular you are about your stones, and that garnet, that is natural, not enhanced. That is the natural, breathtaking, God-given beauty of that stone. And this particular setting, talk about elegant. This looks like something that you inherited from a great-grandmother or from your grandmother. It looks like something that you plucked right out of the 1930s. It is just gorgeous. It is isn't that gorgeous? That looks like an antique ring.
This looks like an antique ring. It looks like in the 1930s, a lot of people used to make things that, you know, were inspired by like some royal something. Like this could be like a shield, or you know, a lot of times
like King, you said, like a portrait.
King Edward and Wallace, you know, the Duke of Windsor, he would have cufflinks made like this. You know, and then you know, after all these people pass on, they would, those little frames would actually live, and they would have these. It's just amazing when you look at some of the famous jewels and how they've traveled. This looks like one of those pieces where if you were the King of England and you could have any garnet you want, and you want to, because cufflinks are not going to be that big, you know what I mean? But you could easily see something like this happening. You know, it's a very, very beautiful, it's a Mozambique garnet, very clean, rich in color saturation, and the design on this, it's like I said, it's a beautiful frame. And even the frame itself would be custom made here because it wouldn't be square. You know what I mean? It's a gorgeous, I just think it's almost like a portrait.
It's a winner.
How much is it?
It's only $119.95. It looks like you spent a fortune. That will rival any red stone. And there are very few, frankly, natural red gemstones. This is completely natural. There's no enhancement used whatsoever. This is all the way from Mozambique, Africa, where the finest garnet is mined in the world. It's a small little island off the coast of Africa, and the material that comes from this part of the world is breathtaking. But even the Mozambiques are not, you know, there's different grades of Mozambique. That is the best of the best. I know Victoria labors, cherry picks through these stones. That is just the prettiest garnet. I love it, and there's 300 women who can own it, hundreds out the door, 300 available. Use express ordering if you can. You can spend $29.99 right now, and if you love red, red is the color of the season. I mean, for fall 2012, or 2011 rather, red is the color, and this is the perfect ring to add that beautiful burst of passion red to your wardrobe. If you're on the phone for this, you own it. We'll let you know if it sells out.